Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Oh yeah, oh Lord, and if you don't give it, you won't get it, that's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shine, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dim in the gleam of my eye, killing my innocence, all of my vision of reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived the basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe, refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go, cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect, then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question. We taught them in blood, it's all for the love, yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question. We taught them in blood, it's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question. We taught them in blood, it's all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message, delivered the Abba, straight from the Father. He gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops, perfecting the method of 7 women in the hairs was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stand the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. It's standing the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war whenever it called? Better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war. Front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord. The water for blessing us all.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot, they like to claim leadership, they like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority, they don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop it, and she the problem. Talk about, don't fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk, everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, and she to stop it, and she the problem. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, what the fuck with your leaders? Cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world, it don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prop. I'm tired of these niggas know you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Say God so loved the world and all your ass need to stop it. Ass shit, don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on that, nigga. Yeah, hey, gentlemen, y'all pray on that. Stand up. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass shit, wrong with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no token, but we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore a failure, bitch, I can't afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
With you, boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in you. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? Shit, y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shemar Shabbat Thumb, Yahweh Shemar Thumb, Shemar Shot. Preaching off Summer Walkabar, Tuesday night brotherhood class, ISUPK, under Command John since 1969. We've been teaching the truth. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians is the chosen people of God. The white man, the devil, the Bible speaks of. Let's clap that up. Sign Christ. We in here back with another one. And so tonight's class, what we're gonna be going over is how the Lord is separating us from the other nations. And it's two things happening that's big in the world right now. You got Carmelo Anthony, he just got found guilty by all white jury. The same 2 weeks after a Chinese dude get found not guilty for chasing down and killing somebody, shooting them in the back.
Right.
Can't make this up, man. And the only thing that you could get from this to bring you some peace, black people, is that the Lord is separating us from these people. Like this.
And so, like, sir, could I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if he was finna mention this or not, but the defense attorney was so bad. You got people saying that he threw it on purpose.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I would not be surprised if that's what happened. I ain't gonna need a lie to you. My bad, this incense is blown. But yeah, though, but that's what I'm saying. But anywhere it goes, that's what's going on. That's the only thing you could take from this. The only thing you could take from this happening so close to each other is the Lord trying to wake us up. Because look, this is what I say. You got to look at it. It could bring anybody peace. The only way this could bring anybody peace if you look at it like this. The Lord don't want us to be the Lord. You feel me? Like, think about it. When before integration, black schools went against the black schools. HBCUs play what? Other HBCUs. So if you sitting in a tent that ain't belong to you at a track meet, it's still around black people.
Right.
But being black, they know you don't belong in their tent. And guess what? We don't belong in their tents. There's no business being in white people tents because these is not our. And when we try to go in their tents, now we gotta defend ourselves, and now we gotta leave our life in the hand of all white jewelry. This is what the Lord trying to show these people, man. Not leave our life in the hands of white people. We're going to lose every time. That's why O.J. Simpson was such a phenomenal. That was such a phenomenon when O.J. Simpson beat that case, because we don't win shit. You feel me? We don't win shit like that. And we just knew the Chinese dude was going down. We forgot this even happened, Armand. This shit was like 2 years ago when he did this. We forgot it happened because we knew we knew they was gonna throw Jackie Chan, granddaddy, under the jail. It wasn't gonna be no rush hour, nothing else. That shit, man, they said not guilty, man. And they said not guilty. I'm gonna tell you why, because they couldn't prove that he even done it. They couldn't prove it was him that chased him down, because a lot of people were saying, and of course this is just hearsay, that the son is the one that did it. The son was the one that had the stamina to keep up with him, you know, and he took the gunfather. So that's what they saying. And that's the why they couldn't prove that the Rick Child dude did it. You feel me? Because that part is not on camera. Only thing is on camera is them chasing him. It is what it is, but that's the Lord trying to show us through these young black men that both of them look like they about lost their life, because we don't know how many years he gonna get. But you know, I think the Lord is trying to show us that what we've been saying since 1969, and we need to separate. Real talk. We was teaching separation shit before integration. Real talk. Before we integrated to see what it'd be like, we was telling people to just separate. But if I could, if you can go to let's go to 1 Ezra's 8:2.
Okay. This is the book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 82. And now, O Lord, what shall we say, having these things? For we have transgressed thy commandments, which thou gavest by the hand of thy servants, the prophets, saying,
we transgress the commandment. That's what you're saying. You feel me? You got to understand that this stuff is happening to us for a reason. It's not by accident. It ain't the two brothers lost their life in the same week, and less than a week apart. It's not by accident. We transgressed against the commandments, and the Lord said, if we did not keep this, man, he was with a nation over us that was not going to regard the old or the young. They was not going to care. They was going to set up abortion clinics in your neighborhood and tell you it's Planned Parenthood. They going to kill your sons, lock them up and throw away the key and say it was justified by the law. According to all these loopholes we got. According to all these loopholes we got in the American justice system. Whether it's can basically choose you guilty or not. Real talk. It's like we're going all the way to 87.
Verse 83. That the land which ye enter into to possess as a heritage is a land polluted with the pollutions of the strangers of the land.
Always a lot.
And they had filled it with their uncleanliness.
She sound like good. Well, it look pretty good to me. Oh, that look pretty good to me. We're gonna keep going. Go ahead, start it from the top.
Said the book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 83. That the land which ye enter into to possess it as a heritage is a land polluted with the pollutions of the strangers of the land.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like where we it is polluted. You feel me? This land is polluted. The strangers of the land is polluting the land, man. Look what's going on. You feel me? You got black boys getting killed and thrown in jail, and they throwing away the key with no evidence, with no proof that they even did nothing wrong. One was self-defense. The other one is that he maybe stole a water bottle. It looked like he stole a water bottle, and then he ran. When did the Chinese people turn into the police? When did they become the law and the authority? If the police is told if somebody going on a high-speed chase not to chase them, what the hell make you think you could chase somebody after a water bottle, allegedly? But the strangers of the land is polluted. This is polluted, man.
And they had filled it with their uncleanliness.
And they filled it with their uncleanliness, man. They selling you cat, rat, and dog. That's what they doing. They selling you cat, rat, and dog. They selling you all type of abominable things. They don't clean their hands. They don't wash their pots correctly. And the reason why when you walk up to their restaurant, it got an A- is because they know that they selling this shit to black people. So the health inspectors don't even give a damn because your land is polluted. The strangers are destroying the land that you were supposedly given. The areas where you supposedly live at is polluted by the strangers and they uncleanliness. The Africans, they giving you foo-foo. You know, they giving you the nastiest, the gut, telling you got to eat it with your hands. Come on, man. It's some rough times we living in. And the Lord is trying to separate us from these unclean nations. These unclean people, the Lord is trying to separate us from them. That's why, but what we don't understand is the Lord take drastic measures. You know, a speeding ticket ain't enough. You know, giving somebody a speeding ticket, you know, give them a ticket and they tail light out, that's not enough. To go to the extreme lengths to show you that we have to separate, the Lord will kill your children now. The Lord will let your children die to show you he's not playing. He did it to the Egyptians. He killed all the Egyptians' firstborn children just to show them that he's not playing about his people. Because we was trying to serve him. We were trying to come back to him. But right now, living in America, we disrespecting the Lord with all these religions and all these philosophies that we done took on. So the Lord is killing our children. He letting our children die by these heathens to show us that we need to turn back to him.
Verse 84. Therefore now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons, neither shall ye take their daughters unto your sons.
Right, and that's just going to cause more confusion because we already at war with these people. It's already it's been a spiritual war. Now it's getting physical. So the dumbest thing you can do to make it worse is to marry your sons with their daughters or their daughters to your son. And the Lord say you cannot do that. These Chinese people, these Africans, these Arabs, these people that's not your family, you cannot marry your children to them. You setting us back 20 years. Until that child is grown to make their own decisions, man, you setting us back. And it'll have to be of the Lord if the child is old enough to make their own decisions that they choose to serve God and not the heathen mother.
Verse 85. Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
Never seek to have peace with them. Marching, protesting, looting is a form of submission. I don't know if you know it or not. All of that stuff is trying to say we just want to be a part of y'all. We just want to be equal. Black Lives Matter. Am I not a man? What was that? Like this ain't the time for that, but I'm these Christians, man. They the ones setting us back. You feel me? Am I a man? They used to walk around with them t-shirts on. Obviously, you're not to these other nations. Every time we try to go seek and have peace with them, they shit on us. Marching and protesting, they shit on us. The only thing ever worked was the bus boycott. When they did that bus boycott, that shit worked because we took money away from them. Money that they had guaranteed coming in wasn't coming in. Money that they thought was expected to come did not come, did not show up. So where now they losing businesses, they losing jobs, they got to fire people, they got to cut back on this. That is how you do it. If you want to show a people that you're angry, that you're mad, you have to separate from them. You got to stop spending money with them. Because wherever your money is going is where your heart is at. But if you marching and protesting, you just basically begging somebody to love you.
That ye may be strong.
Right, that you may be strong. That's going to make you strong. Not seeking to have peace makes you strong. Trying to have peace, trying to join a society that does not like you, does not want anything to do with you, is going to make you weak. But if you're not seeking peace, if you're never seeking peace, that's going to make you strong. That's going to make people want to get down with you, want to let you in, want to do business with you. But if you just always seeking peace, love, man, they're going to think you sweet. And right now, the other nations think we sweet because we begging for them to love us instead of separating and just loving each other.
And eat the good things of the land.
Right, and we eat the good things we're not eating the good things of the land. People over here is making millions of dollars off us and then going on the internet and making fun of us at the same time. laughing at us, threatening us, telling us, I bet y'all won't stop shopping with us because then you ain't gonna have Air Jordans. You ain't gonna have a wig to put on. That's what we've been reduced to in this place. We've been reduced to fashion. That's all we is. Fashion, Gucci, Louis, and Prada, and you feel me? That's just what we is now. We just fashionists. That's all we care about is the designer stuff. When the whole time that stuff don't make us who we are, we made that stuff what it is. Jordan made gym shoes stylish. Before Jordan, people weren't wearing no damn gym shoes as a regular shoe. Nike was making them shoes for running. Them was for running. Nikes was made for running. They was not even a gym shoe. It was not no everyday wear. A black person made it famous. So we don't need these people and they stuff. They need us.
And that ye may leave the inheritance of the land unto your children evermore.
Right, and that's the reason why we have no generational wealth. We have no generational wealth to pass down to our children. It's because we spending all the money with the heathens. We begging the heathens to love us. We begging them to love us, and now our children have no generational wealth. They got to start over just like we did. Same way we started over, they got to. Credit score is 500. 500 credit score. Renting for the first 10, 15 years of their life. They rent. You feel me? No inheritance to pass down. No businesses, no nothing, because we're giving all our money to the heathens. Which also, like I said, this is all a curse from the Lord, which was what Ezra was talking about at the beginning. We transgressed against the Lord, and this is the outcome of it.
Verse 86. And all that is befallen is done unto us for our wicked works and great sins.
Right, he reiterated it. Ezra's reiterated the reason why we going through all this stuff is for our sins, our wickedness. And that's why the Lord is, man, look, he is trying to separate us from these people. And the Lord is taking drastic measures. If your son's dying, being thrown in prison, and they throwing away the key ain't enough to tell you need to separate, you's a fucking idiot. You a goddamn idiot. And matter of fact, you need to get the fuck away from us. I'm sorry, this ain't the Christian church. If you one of them people out there that think we should march and protest after what just happened these last 2 weeks, you need to stay the fuck away from black people. We don't need your help. You need to go on over there with them white people. You go ahead, blonde your hair and bleach your skin and all that shit. Because if you cannot see this as a clear sign the Lord is trying to separate us from these people, you an idiot. If you think this means more peace, if there's somebody out there saying, no, we need more peace, we need more love, less hate, more unity, less division, nigga, you was an idiot. You a goddamn fool. And you the reason why we in this shit. Because ain't no telling what the hell your ass doing. Remember that scripture when we ain't gotta pull it, but you know what I'm talking about. Remember that scripture when dude was having sex with the heathen woman and they was losing the wars and they ain't know what the fuck was going on. Mm-hmm. They're like, what's going on? We doing everything right. It's a nigga and a fucking a heathen. He went through there and killed both of them. Killed both of them. And they said that was righteous. They spoke about that down all the way back. It was in the Old Testament. They spoke about it in the Apocrypha. How righteous it was for him to do it.
Right.
Real talk. And that's what I'm saying. These black people that don't get what we saying, you got to stay the fuck away from us. You need to turn down the microphone and turn up the volume. That's what you need to do. There's too many people out here talking and not enough people listening. It's a bunch of people telling with platforms trying to tell us what we need to do when they don't really have an answer. They just want to be heard. And we got the answer in ISUPK under Commander Hunter. And the answer is that we need to separate from these people. We need to stop spending our money with these people. We need to go without. But people ain't ready for that. Can't go without a blonde wig for too long. Can't, you need that what they call it, the lace front. You gotta go get the lace front from the Korean. You don't want to wear that afro that the Lord gave you. You don't want to braid it up and make it look all nice. You don't want to do that, huh? You need that damn lace front. All right.
For thou, O Lord, didst make our sins light.
Right. Real talk. That's a fact. But we, like I said, we suffering because of our wicked works and our great sins. Real talk.
Verse 87. And this give unto us such a root, but we have turned back again to transgress the law, and to mingle ourselves with the uncleanliness of the nations of the land.
Right, and that's the point, though. Every time the Lord do try to step in and try to help us, we turn back and start back sinning. And it's some about these nations that we gotta mingle amongst them. As great as black people is and Hispanic, I don't know why we feel like we gotta mingle amongst the nations to feel validated. I just don't get it. And Ezra didn't get it either. And that's the reason why we suffer for our wickedness. Real talk. So you could drop that. Let's go to John 16 and 20.
So like I said, 16 and 20.
Kind of. 16 and 20. But yeah, this is crazy though, man. And we've been doing this shit forever. What it seemed like to me, from my studies of this Bible, it seemed like we've been doing this shit for a long time.
Right. The book of John, chapter 16, verse 20. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice.
Right. We gonna weep and lament. You feel me? When Christ's gone, this is what he was telling them. When I'm gone, y'all gonna be sad and y'all gonna be sorry, but the world, they're gonna be happy I'm dead. They're gonna be happy I'm gone. You feel me? And that's what we going through right now. Right now, the world is happy. They is happy right now that they able to do whatever the hell they want. And then now you got us. We didn't hit the scene with the spirit of the prophets that rolled with Christ. And we in sorrow because don't nobody want to listen. That's why we go out on the corners and scream and yell and make all these videos, because don't nobody want to listen. And we in sorrow because of our people. We sad to see these brothers die and life get thrown away. If somebody would have just listened to the prophet in your city. If somebody in South Carolina would have just told y'all, like, look, we done with these Koreans. We understand we can't not shop with every heathen, but at least the Asians. Let's just stop shopping with them. Let's make them go bankrupt and see what we can get out of it. See what we could now establish in our community. But they didn't want to listen to that. They didn't want to hear that.
You shall be
23. We're all over 23.
Count. And you shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy.
Right, but the sorrow gonna turn to joy, and the how it's gonna turn into joy is because of the truth. You feel me? Because of now us knowing the truth, we at peace now. You feel me? Us knowing the truth, we understand why the things is the way it is. Because at one point in time, we didn't understand the way why life was the way it is because we didn't have the truth. But because of Christ, now we got the truth. And knowing that we can come back to the Lord is the biggest thing. That Christ died for our sins, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indian, not everybody, not the world. The world was rejoicing when he died. You feel me? The world was rejoicing. They was happy he was dead. And them weren't the people he died for.
Verse 21. A woman, when she is in travail, has sorrow.
Right. And now it's giving a metaphor to our pain and suffering is the same as with a woman having a baby. You know, a woman having a baby, she's in pain.
Because her hour is come.
Right. That's them contractions and the pushing. All that stuff that's what we going through right now. Right now, battling with our people, getting our people to change, trying to fix the communities. All the stuff we doing this is the push. You feel me? These is the contractions that a woman go through when she giving birth.
But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembered no more the anguish.
Right, and that's what's going on with us. You feel me? And that child is talking about the spirit of Christ. The spirit of Christ being born, once that shit comes out, man, you don't remember the pain, all the stuff you went through, all the suffering. You feel me? All the suffering that you got to go through to come serve the Most High in Christ. You're not going to remember all that stuff. Right now, it's too hard to not go to the Korean store. It's too hard not to smoke weed and fuck white bitches and, you feel me, steal and rob and scam and you selling drugs the only way you know. You don't know no other way. All that stuff is painful to stop. You know? But also the Bible said that he was going to baptize us with fire, and that's the fire. That's the fire. But once you get through it, you don't even remember it no more.
For joy that a man is born into the world.
Right. Real talk. Spirit of Christ. Being born into all of us. You feel me? Real talk. That's what when we come serve the Lord, that's what's happening. We come serve the Lord, that's what's happening. That's the spirit of Christ being born inside of us. You know, calling us to be who the Lord wanted us to be. You can't think that the Lord called us to be drug addicts and thieves. That don't even make sense. Not the God of heaven and earth. He never called us to be that. But once we fight through all that, now we become the man that the Lord wanted us to be.
Verse 22. And ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man take it from you.
Right. Nobody can take this truth from you. You feel me? Once this truth get inside of you, you get rooted in it. Man, can't nobody take this from you. Can't nobody take this from you once this truth get in you. You a new person now. You a new man now. New woman. Real talk. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get all Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians on this same type of time. So we cannot keep having sons dying and going to jail because of these heathens that then polluted our land.
Verse 23. And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you.
Right, because Christ is not going to be here after a while. You feel me? And when we pray to the Father in Christ's name, he'll give it to us. You feel me? If Christ has been born inside of you, if you went through that pain and suffering, getting rid of that person that you used to be, the Lord will forgive you of your sins that you committed. And whatever you ask in his name. And of course, what that's talking about is stuff that you need. That ain't talking about no damn Cadillac or no Ferrari. For people out there tweeting. That ain't talking about that. That's talking about the things you need to get through the day, your daily bread. The Lord gonna make sure you have it. You feel me? That's one thing gonna happen in the ISUPK commander. The Lord gonna make sure you got it. You feel me? It might be a little pain and suffering, but you will get through it. And that's the point. You get through it and you will forget it even happened, man. Be a figment of your imagination. All right, so look, you could drop that. And let's go back into the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 9 and 11.
Come. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9, verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
Right, envy not the glory of a sinner. And that's how we end up in these situations. Because we see the heathens being able to do whatever they want to do, eat whatever they want to eat, celebrate whatever they want to celebrate, and we figure we should be able to do it too. We've been doing this for thousands of years. For thousands of years, we went out and seen the heathens and their kingdom and the way they live, and we like shit. We want to do that, which is basically whatever you want. That's what it is. That's all this religion and philosophy is about. It's finding loopholes and scapegoats to be able to just do whatever you want. And being able to do whatever you want is how Adam and Eve suffered. Peer pressure. And you never envy the glory of a sinner.
But thou knowest not what shall be his end.
Right, that's the thing. You don't know what his end will be. You know, a lot of these basketball players go bankrupt, but you didn't know that was going to be their end because you only seen them in the Ferrari with the gold chains. A lot of these drug dealers end up dead or end up turning into drug addicts. But why you didn't see that? Because when you saw him, he had a Rolls Royce and a Rolex. You feel me? We seeing these heathens right now being able to do whatever they want, and we want to do it too. But we don't know that this was the same fate of Babylon, of Egypt, Assyria, Greece, Rome. All of these kingdoms was living like this. They was doing whatever they wanted to do, and we didn't know that they was going to ever have an end. Now we read about it in the history books. And right back then, you had Israelites that gloried in them kingdoms and wanted to be like them and forget our God. And all them kingdoms is tourist attractions now.
Verse 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in.
Right. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, because you don't understand what is going to happen to you. You're going to end up in a prison or in a graveyard.
But remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave.
Right. They shall not go unpunished. They're going to get their punishment. That's what's going to happen. These people you envying, trying to be like, they're going to get their punishment one day. And you don't want that to happen to you. You think you do, but you do not. It's not going to be worth it.
Verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill.
Right. And that's the whole point of this. Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. These heathen nations have power to kill. Why do these heathen nations got power to kill? Because we already labeled 3/5 of a man. Black people right now is labeled 3/5 of a man. The Constitution say we are free unless we commit a crime. So in everybody's eyes, nigga, we still a slave. Right now, to every heathen that come off the boat, that come off a plane, they still look at us like a damn slave. And they have the power to kill us. And that's why they do it. And have no regret, no remorse, or nothing about it. That Chinese dude chased him out because he knew he had the power to kill him. The police officers shoot us down in the street, but they know they got the power to kill us. They know because of some technicalities or some shit. They know because some dumbass technicalities or whatever, they know that they can kill us and go to court and get away with it. They know this. They said that Rick Child, I think his name, Rick Child, think a dude from the Rush Hour 2. I forget his name, the June Tao, whatever his name is. But they say June Tao, they say that man hired a black lawyer to get him off. Real talk. They say he had a black lawyer. I'm like, well, goddamn. That's like just a spit in the face. Say shit. A black dude beat the case for OJ. So he figured he could get a black dude to beat the case for him. And they, like I said, they so confident because they know they got the power to kill.
So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death.
Right. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. You hear me? Don't doubt the fear of death, because these people got the power to kill. They do. Don't doubt it. Don't think that it's impossible, because we the God's chosen people. You hear me? Don't think it's impossible because we the Lord's chosen, because we be breakdancing and we be rapping real good, and you know we could dunk and fly in the air from the free throw line. Don't think that.
And if that come unto him,
what's the boxer name? What's the boxer name that got pulled over?
Terrence Crawford.
Right after he won.
Terrence Crawford.
Yeah. And he was nervous. Him and the dude with him, because they know that they had the power to kill. Ain't give a damn if you the boxer just won the whatever. I forget what his weight class is, but you just won the champ. They don't give a damn. That shit don't mean nothing.
What the the Canelo, that was light heavyweight.
Man, they don't give a damn about none of that shit. These people look at us like we still slaves.
Hey, Salakia, so if I could, that's heavy you say that, and I know I'm a little late, so if I'm reiterating something you already said, Salakia, but I don't know if you just heard, because you know how a lot of niggas think that they American and they can get away with the same shit that these devils can, right? I don't know if y'all just seen it or not, but Carmelo Anthony, he just got found guilty.
Yeah, we've been talking about that since the class first started.
Okay, Salakia, my fault.
That's better than what the class about, actually.
Oh, damn, Salakia, I'm late. My bad, I'm late.
Yep, Carmelo Anthony being found guilty by all-white jury.
All-white jury.
And the young brother in South Carolina being killed, shot, but while he was running with his back turned. It's just proof that the Lord is trying to tell us that we need to get away from these people, because they got the power to do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay.
They got the power to kill us or throw us in prison and throw the key away. And the only way we can get away from this is if we separate.
Right.
That's the only way this is not going to happen. We have to stay away from these people. We mingling with these people and they uncleanliness. Now, we're not going to get the same judgment that they'll get. We're not going to get justice from their justice system, because it don't belong to us.
And if thou come into him, make no fault.
Right. Make no fault. Make no error. If you come under him, make no error. This is what the Bible's saying about us being around heathens, being around our enemies. Make no error, man. Wait, do you see how we act when the police pull us over? Oh, shit. Put your seatbelt. Put the phone down. What that is? I'm drinking Coke. This ain't even no liquor. I'm drinking pop. I didn't want to put it behind me so he don't think it's Hennessy. You feel me? Make no error. That's our life in this place.
Man. We
trying our hardest not to make an error, because we know they got the power to kill. Hurry up and buy. Damn, I'm just browsing. You hear me? I'm just trying to see if you got the chips I like. What you mean hurry up and buy? You gonna kill me? Because I'm trying to see if you got the damn Doritos with the lime in it. I'm trying to say it's a new Dorito came out. I'm trying to see if y'all got it. Why you think I'm here trying to steal? It ain't that you ain't care about me stealing no chips. You got the power to kill me. That's what it is. You got the power to kill me, and you wondering if this the day you're gonna, execute that power that you got.
Lest he take away that life presently.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You make an error, you make a small error if you want to, you dead. Look what happened to Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin made a small error. You know what his error was? Putting on a fucking hoodie.
In the
rain.
rain.
A fucking hoodie on. That was his error. Being out too late at night with a hoodie on. What was the brother South Carolina? What was his error? He went in there and he thought he wanted some water, then he changed his mind. What's the other brother error? Carmelo Anthony. He went to the wrong tent. It was raining. He went to the wrong tent. That's the error that it's talking about. The error ain't stealing. The error ain't abuse. The error is just being at the wrong place at the wrong time. You at the wrong place at the wrong time around your enemies, nigga, you can die. And the only way we can stop that is by separating from these people.
Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares.
Right, we in the midst of snares. It's traps laid around us everywhere. Everywhere, every time we go outside, it's some type of trap or some type of scheme that's set up to get us locked up or get us killed. All these laws you break, you might break this law, break that law, but now your life is in danger. The brother went in, he went into the store and allegedly stole a water bottle, and now his life is in danger? Since when? White people steal whole countries. They stole a bunch of little girls and took them to an island. And ain't none of their lives in danger. Trump at the Knicks game, waving like he the Miss America. I don't know why he did that. That was a little gay, but that's another topic. I said, what type of wave was that? But yeah, but I'm just keeping it real. These people steal countries and steal human beings. And their life ain't in danger because it's their country. It's their land. They got the power. We allegedly steal a water bottle or go in the wrong tent. Nigga, our whole life is upside down now.
Hey, so like I said, let alone sitting on your couch eating a bowl of ice cream. It's a mistake to even sit in your house eating a bowl of ice cream nowadays.
You know, it was illegal for us to eat ice cream, vanilla.
Damn.
Maybe if we dig more into it, maybe that was the reason Botham Jean died. She seen him come in the apartment with vanilla ice cream, and she got offended and pretended she walked into the wrong apartment and killed him. It was illegal. That's why they came up with black walnut and butter pecan, because they didn't want us eating white ice cream because it made us look like we was American. Yeah, it's some rough times. And my mama, she was so damn funny growing up because I didn't know her until I got older how little revolutionary she was. She stayed with black walnut ice cream. Only time she ate vanilla if she made it from scratch. That's the only time she did. Otherwise, she always ate black walnut, and I always was like, man, mama, this shit is nasty. She said, no, it's good. I'm like, you don't like this shit. I don't think you like this ice cream. But she did it for the struggle, like real talk. She knew that shit. I didn't know all that stuff growing up, and she tried to not try to teach us that shit because she just wanted us to, hopefully America change with our generation, and it's worse. I wish she was alive so I could tell her, mama, it's worse. You should have just told me the truth back then. Because my life was in danger every time I went outside because I was oblivious to the danger that was around me. Being around these heathens, going in their stores, buying candy, going to the Chinese store, getting fried rice. I was oblivious that my life was even in danger. Real talk.
And that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Right, and that's just talking about being vigilant. When we go outside, we living amongst these heathens, we're around our enemy. We got to be very vigilant. Like you walking on the battlement of the city. The battlement is like a castle, that little where they be on Shamaria at the top. Like the castle where the soldiers be walking, but it's real little. Like where if you make one bad move, you could fall off and die. And that's what it's saying we gotta be. We gotta be like we walking on the battlement of a city. We gotta be very careful and vigilant, like the men be that's walking up there. They careful so they don't fall, and they vigilant, looking out for danger for around the castle. And that's how we gotta be when we go outside. We gotta be just like that, like we walking on the battlement of a city. Otherwise, man, our life is in danger every time you go outside. Real talk. Every time you go outside, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, because you're around people that got the power to kill you if they want to. And we just seen that they gonna get away with it. And if you defend yourself, you might get charged with murder, and they're gonna throw the key away.
Like,
so
how dare you?
It's a no-win situation from what I see.
Right. Hey, it's like it, sir, because you getting bullied. How dare you stand up for yourself? And then when you get shoved across the room fearing for your life because he's much bigger than you, you do something about it. Now you in the wrong. So either way, you know what I'm saying, you're wrong.
Either way, that's what I'm saying. This danger. We in danger right now. And they talking about everybody can be saved. Saved from what? Saved from what? What do the Chinese man need to be saved from? He chasing black men down and killing them. What do he need to be saved from? The right to bear arms is supposed to be for American citizens. They say he was born in China. He was born in China. He come over here by him a Glock 9 and kill a black man and beat the case. Get the hell out of here, man. Thought y'all knew Kung Fu. Why you ain't jump over the counter and try to fight him? You feel me? Bruce Lee? Fuck out of here. Because he was going to Bruce Leroy your ass.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Like I'm trying to make light of a very dark situation because it's just real weary, like real talk. It's making me real weary that, you know, I'm just glad for the truth. That's all I'm gonna say. Glad for the truth. And I just pray don't no brothers go out and do nothing because vengeance is of the Lord. You know, it's nothing we can do physically to these people to fix the damage that they cause. You got to let the Lord do it. Got to let the Lord do it. Real talk. Yeah, you could drop that if you could. Go to Job 14:1.
Come.
Yeah, you go ahead whenever you got it.
Come. This book of Job, chapter 14. Hold on one second. It's the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 1. Man that is born of a woman is of few days and full of trouble.
Right, full of trouble. That's just talking about the ability to sin. The ability to disobey the Lord. Soon as you born of your mother, you can disobey the Lord. You can do all kind of wickedness and evil stuff, unlawful stuff. Soon as you born of a woman. We're going all over to verse 4.
Come. Verse 2. He cometh forth like a flower and is cut down. He fleeth also as a shadow and continueth not.
Right, and this is Job. Also, Job is basically complaining, you know, about his situation because he was perfect, but he's going through the same stuff that somebody that evil should go through. And he's like, damn, why do we get punished like this when we just human? That's basically what he's saying. Like, we come like a flower, then we cut down. You know, it's like we hid and we gone. We come like a shadow, and then the shadow is gone. That's humans. Like, we just flesh. You know, we the ability to commit sin is just like inevitable, is basically what he's saying. It's inevitable. Because him being a perfect man, he just couldn't understand why he going through the stuff he going through.
Right. Verse. You go ahead.
Okay. Verse 3. And dost thou open thy eyes upon such an one, and bringest me into judgment with thee.
Right. And he's in judgment. You feel me? He's going through judgment because what Job didn't understand is that life, this is life. Life is a battle between the good and evil inside of you. What you gonna do? What decisions you gonna make? When the cards is dealt to you, which ones you gonna pick? Which ones you gonna throw out? What moves you gonna make? Job didn't understand that because Job was perfect.
Verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one.
Right. And that's what you got to understand. That you can't bring an unclean thing out of a clean thing. You can't bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. And these heathens, these wicked people, they got unclean. And we can't bring a clean thing out of them. It's just the truth. You know, we can keep trying to join with these people all we want, These people is not like Job. Job was being tested. Job was not wicked. Job was one of the good ones. These people out here that we surrounded by, these people that's got all these businesses in our neighborhoods, these people are wicked and evil. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to be like them, to try to come up. And we're going to fall flat on our face. Because you can't bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. It's not going to work. The best thing we can do is separate from these people. We got to separate all the way from these people. And when I say separate, I'm talking about spiritually. Stop celebrating their holidays. Stop spending all your money with them. You feel me? These Asian people, they don't respect us. Stop spending your money with them. They're not going to respect you more by you steady going in their store. The best thing we could do is, y'all don't respect us, well, we'll take our money away. We'll set up designated stores that we're going to shop at. We'll have designated stores where black people will only shop at until we can get our own businesses back, like we used to have before integration. But you can't bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing. It's just not going to happen.
It's like,
and that's what Joe's trying to stress. Yeah, go ahead.
Now that's heavy, because even after that man shot that little boy in, what was that, South Carolina?
Right.
Did you see the video of that other Chinese dude with no remorse, but saying, I dare y'all, basically saying, I dare y'all niggas to boycott our Chinese stores? That Chinese man?
Yeah, that's on the Kentucky page.
You know what I'm saying? That just goes to what you're saying right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no remorse from that, you know what I'm saying, from that heathen. There was no, I'm sorry that happened to him. That shouldn't have happened like that. And it wasn't none of that. It was like, basically, man, fuck y'all. And I dare y'all not to shop at us because we don't need y'all. But truth be told, shit, if it wasn't for blacks and Hispanics, there would be no Chinese stores, no Chinatown, no nothing Chinese.
Hell no.
Well, America to be 100% correct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get me right if I'm wrong on that one, but
we is stimulating the economy.
Right.
They said if black people with the spending power we got, just black people, we ain't even talking about all 12 tribes, just the tribe of Judah, it would be the 8th largest country.
Right.
Just spending power wise, financially, it'll be the 8th most powerful country in the world. And America got that inside of their country. A nation of people, the 8th most powerful spending power wise in the world is in slavery in America. And then now you start counting the other tribes, the Issachar, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, Colombians, all the ones that's illegal, but they keep money, their money is flowing through her. You know, like it's a lot of illegal immigrants down here in Kentucky. They voted for Trump though, so he not sending ICE down here. ICE is not coming to Kentucky because they voted for Trump. But it's a lot of illegal Cubans down here, and they is getting a lot of money, and they are stimulating their economy. So imagine if all of us was in our own land, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. We'd be flying to Mars.
Right.
We'd be let's go to Jupiter. You feel me? Let's go to the bottom of the ocean. That shit would have been figured out. The white man can't figure it out for nothing. They ain't even discovered the whole Amazon.
Right.
Amazon rainforest sitting right there in South America. They ass say, well, we can't touch it. Because they scatter the damn animals and shit. We would have figured that shit out. We would have figured something out so when we walk through, the animals just move. All the poisonous frogs and spiders they scatter, them motherfuckers just move out our damn way. And figure out what the hell is in the middle of this Amazon, because something is there, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm borderline conspiracy theorist. So like, something is in that goddamn Amazon. I've been fascinated about that since I found out they ain't discovered it all. So like,
yes, like I said, if I could add to that, we've already done it because the Amazon is man-made. We already been there.
Yep, I think somebody else. I think probably was you that told me that it was man-made.
And archaeologists are steady finding buildings, pyramids, roads, all type of shit in the Amazon today.
Right. Yeah, they probably made it so you can't go through it. See, now we getting somewhere now. But I don't want to hog the whole class up about that conspiracy.
Okay.
But yeah, if I could, you could drop that. Let's go to Ezra's in the Old Testament, 4, and start at verse 1.
Verse 1, sir.
Come.
The book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 1. Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Lord God of Israel.
Now, this is one of many times we coming out of slavery. Matter of fact, did any of y'all even peep that? It said the children of the captivity. we ain't even the children of Israel no more. We ain't even the children of Israel. We just the children of captivity, man. We the children of the slaves. That's what we is. But what's more important is the God of heaven and earth is the God of the slaves. He the God of the children of the captivity because he the one put us in captivity. The Lord put us in captivity. He said he was going to do it. These people ain't stronger than us or smarter than us. The Lord is with them, man. The Lord is on their side with putting us in slavery, man. The Lord is against us. They ain't doing nothing special. But in a minute, the Lord not going to be with them. The Lord going to get tired of seeing what they doing to us, and the Lord going to be back on our side. You hear me? And these people going to be put to death, and they going to be in slavery. But anyway, the adversaries seen us building the temple to the Lord our God, and they was jealous, and they wanted parts. Just like anything we do, it's a white person that want ends. Chinese people, they want in. You hear me? Breakdancing. Now they want to put it in the Olympics. Got the white people breakdancing. Rap. We mean now Eminem is the best rapper of all time when rap was our shit. Rock and roll was the Muddy Waters and the Etta James and all them. That was they shit. You feel me? What's dude named? I can't think of his name. Damn, I can't think of the dude's name. What they say he was like the godfather of rock and roll. Can't think of his name.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry. There you go. Chuck Berry, man. That was they shit. But somehow Elvis it became the king of rock and roll. Somehow Elvis and now the white people with the metal, what they call it, with the heavy metal shit, where they just play the guitar loud as hell, don't even say shit, and break all the equipment. Now they the ones is rock and roll. You think of rock and roll, you think of them. Because whenever we do something, the heathens want parts of it, so they can become the face of it. Every time. Go ahead. We're going all over to verse 5.
Verse 2. Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you.
Right. Let us build with you. Whenever they see us doing something on our own, they always going to want to come and try to build with us. And we got to say no. But because we got Uncle Tom, big-headed Christian leaders that just want to fuck white bitches, they say yes. And then you look up, now the fucking neighborhood look like a third world country.
For we seek your God as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither.
Right. So the heathens, they want to basically join with us. That's happening right now. They paying fake Israelite groups to say that Gentiles can be saved. Fake Israelite groups talking about you can have a white woman concubine. Fake Israelite groups talking about Africa is the tribe of Judah. We going to South Africa to get our brothers. So like, the purple niggas is in South Africa. Nelson Mandela, man, is turning over his grave right now. Man, look, man, they gonna come back with fucking Elon Musk, little cousin. You feel me? Hey, get out of here. He gonna be on the podium. Watch. But yeah, though, these heathens, man, anytime they see us doing our thing, they want to try to infiltrate, man, and be a part of it so they could become the face of it.
Verse 3. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our God.
Right, and that's what they said, because these was mighty men. These niggas was solid. They was ready to die for what they believe in. They was vigilant. They was on point. They knew if we let these heathens help us, they're gonna overtake us. And then they gonna be the fucking Jew. They gonna be in Israel talking about some they the true Israelites of biblical antiquity. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way them white people was in the Middle East. Man, come on, man. That son kicked they ass. They ass was in the caves and hiding somewhere. You feel me? Ain't no goddamn way. But once you let the heathens help you out, you let them help, man, they gonna overtake you, man. And these brothers knew that shit. And they said, you ain't got nothing to do with us building a house of our God, and we good. We good to go.
But we ourselves together will build unto the Lord God of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, had commanded us.
Right, we'll do this ourselves. That's why in ISUPK and the Commander Hunter, we self-sufficient. You feel me? We ain't got no fucking government paying us. Like the IUIC, we ain't got no white people paying us like GMS and Sakari and all them faggot ass niggas. Ain't no white people paying us nothing. Everything we do is off the black dollar. You feel me? We is self-sufficient. We don't want no help, because if we started getting help, then y'all gonna make us try to change our doctrine. Y'all gonna try to make us change what we teach. Y'all gonna make us take off the headpieces. You feel me? And wear the same color. You feel me? Like we in uniform. But nah, so we ain't doing that. We ain't compromising.
Verse 4. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building.
Right, and that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. When they see us not wanting to join with them, they're gonna try to send in COINTELPRO operations like they did with the Black Panthers. They're gonna try to set up groups to try to destroy us, combat us, like these fake Israelite groups. They're gonna try to weaken us. Real talk.
And hired counselors against them.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. All these this COINTELPRO. You feel me? Hiring people to try to infiltrate us and try to make us weak. And try to destroy what we got going on. It's COINTELPRO. Real talk. Back then.
To frustrate their purpose.
Ain't that the point? That's the point of COINTELPRO. To stop the movement. What they say, stop the rise of the Black Messiah. That's what they wanted to do. They didn't want black people to have nobody to stand up and speak for them. And that's easy to do when you got a bunch of traders that just need a couple dollars. You know, they just need to beat this case. You know, they got caught with some drugs. They got caught doing this. And they just trying to get out of the jam. You know, that's easy to do when you got a bunch of slimy people around you. They can send people in that will frustrate the purpose.
All the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even into the reign of Darius, king of Persia.
That's all. Hey, we could drop that. That's cool, man. But yeah, though, they did that back then when the brothers ain't want to let the heathens join with them. They sent in different people and trying to destroy they movement, and that's what's happening right now. You hear me? But the only thing about us, we different than anybody else. We not sinning. We not breaking no laws. So you could send a motherfucker in here, shit, they ass to be, then they'd be an officer. Real talk. that'll be or at least a loyal student, because they're gonna see that these niggas ain't breaking no laws. And matter of fact, I can't even discredit none of the shit they say.
Right.
So I'm dead interested now. How do I join? Real talk. But then of course the money get involved and they realize they're gonna lose their pension from the FBI. So they like, nah. But I don't find nothing wrong with them niggas though. I say you could drop that. You can go to Psalms 144 and 11.
Come on. The book of Psalms, chapter 144, verse 11. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children.
Right. Real talk. Strange children. Get rid of me from strange children. And that strange children, that could be talking about heathens or brothers that just ain't down with us. Because you got black people right now that's telling us to march and protest and boycott and this and that and that of this, when we've been telling y'all to separate. Then this wouldn't have never happened. We wouldn't have to boycott if we just stayed away from these people. We wouldn't have to do none of that shit. The money would be with us. All our money would be with us. When they never made no Chinese or Japanese or Filipino people rich. We never made them rich. Sent their kids to college. Sending yours to jail. They kids go to college and be doctors and lawyers. Your kids go to jail, and then they kids is the ones deciding if they're going to let you free or not, because they the doctors and the lawyers and the judges. This is insane, man. And King David, like, man, deliver me from the hand of strange children.
Whose mouth speaketh vanity.
Right. Whose mouth speak vanity. It is useless. Everything that everybody trying to tell us outside of the ISUPK and Command Johanna is useless, man. All this stuff they trying to tell us we need to do is useless. Very, it's useless. It's not gonna help us. All the shit Kamala Harris said, not gonna help us. Trump, not gonna help us. These are strange children. These Christian pastors, strange children. They might as well be white men. Shit's not gonna help us. They speak vanity.
And their right hand is the right hand of falsehood.
Right, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. Their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. The right hand is supposed to be the hand of power, of might. Their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. They doing evil things and power. They doing powerful things and falsehood. One struggle for pen. Carmelo Anthony, guilty. One struggle for pen. The brother in South Carolina, not guilty. Because they wrote down a bunch of laws that was only going to help them. They right hand is the right hand of falsehood. They said on the damn Declaration of Independence, no, not the Declaration of Independence, in the Constitution, they wrote down, said all men is created equal. They said all men is created equal. But they had slaves with chains around their fucking neck. They had chains around their damn neck, Hardmar. You hear me?
I hear you, sir.
Man, this is crazy. We live in this shit. This shit is on, man. This shit was written 1,000-some years ago. And we going through the same shit right now. Right now, we dealing with a bunch of people who right hand is the right hand of falsehood. And we trusting in these people. We trusting in their systems and their structures when they don't benefit us. It's like you go ahead at 12.
Come, verse 12. That our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth, that our daughters may be as cornerstones, polished after the similitude of a palace.
Right. Real talk, man. But this the point. What I really wanted was in verse 11, and that's the right hand of falsehood. Real talk. These people, they don't have no reason to do right by us because we was the damn slaves. It's white people underneath the pictures of the brother that got killed, talking about we used to own your ass. You outdated farm equipment. That's what they saying about us.
Right.
They said we just outdated farm equipment. I'm like, damn, outdated farm equipment? That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane to call us outdated farm equipment. I ain't never heard that one. But that's who we living amongst. You feel me? We living amongst our enemy, and we just don't want to accept it. No, we don't want to accept these people our enemy. We want to march, protest, think that's gonna make them like us, and it's not. I'm just keeping it real. It's not gonna happen. So you could drop that. You go to Luke 1:54.
Come. Book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 54. He that hope in his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy.
Right. And this is in the New Testament for the Christians out there with the helmets on. You feel me? That was the slower in the slow class. They don't understand comprehension. This is in the New Testament where he called Israel his servant in remembrance of his mercy. Not everybody, not the whole world, Israel. Israel. We the Lord's servant. We the Lord's firstborn. So everything that these white people saying about us right now, you know, Trump got them all amped up with their racism. They feel like they could say and do whatever they want, especially with these two verdicts that just came out. Just remember that vengeance is of the Lord, and you're going to have to answer for everything you say out your mouth. That's one thing everybody got to understand. Whatever you say out your mouth, you're going to have to answer for that shit one day. You know, and it could be in secret or it could be in public. You know, it could be in private or it could be in front of everybody. Who knows? That's up to the Lord, but you're going to have to answer for it. And what y'all doing right now and what y'all saying is about the children of Israel, who's the Lord's servant. And the Lord said he's remembered. You hear me? He remembers them and of his mercy. Go ahead to 55.
Come, verse 55. As he spake to our fathers, to Abraham, and to his seed forever.
And Abraham and his seed forever. Isaac was the seed that was chosen. And it say his seed forever. Last time I checked, forever means right now. All the way up until the day, this day, right now, that the children of Israel is the Lord's seed. You feel me? He's the chosen seed of Abraham, the children of Israel. So if the children of Israel is the Lord's chosen seed forever, then that means you're killing the children of Israel. You're locking up the children of Israel for crimes that's not even a crime. Self-defense is not a crime. So you're going to have to answer for this stuff. Yeah, we going through pain. We going through suffering right now. We got to do the prison sentence. We got to go to the funeral. We got to do the burial. We got to get all the flowers ready. We got to call on the phone once a week while they in jail to keep them from committing suicide. But you white people is going to have to answer for this shit in the end. You white people is going to have to answer for how All this evil and wickedness that y'all did was to the children of Israel, who spake to our fathers, to Abraham, and to his seed forever. The Lord remember us. Y'all don't. Y'all done forgot who we was. All you white people out there in the comments and talking all this shit on all our posts, all our pages, y'all done forgot who the fuck we was. Y'all done let this damn slavery and this mass incarceration and the war on drugs, y'all, they made y'all done forgot who the fuck we is. And we the Lord's chosen seed forever. And you're gonna have to answer for the shit y'all doing. Slowly but surely, you white people, you heathens, you Chinese, all y'all Africans, y'all gonna have to answer for the stuff that's been happening to black people. Slowly but surely. Real talk. Last scripture, if you could, you go to Romans 10:1.
Count. The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is
for Israel, not for the world, not for Rick Child, not for no Austin Metcalf, whoever the hell he is, not for none of these white people, not for these Chinese, for Israel. My heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel. This is in the New Testament for the people with the helmets on. You know, had to be strapped down in the chair, because that's what I'm starting to think. Starting to think all you Christians was in the slow class. I'm just keeping it real with you.
that they might be saved.
That they might be saved. Israel might be saved, not the world. Israel, the only people that need to be saved. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel. We the only ones need to be saved. Who else need to be saved? Rick Child chasing black men down the street. He don't even look like he can run. He old ass man. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? They just had an all-white jury convict a brother that was intimidated, and he did what he could to save his life. We the only ones need to be saved. We ain't even got no seat in the United Nations. Who the hell gonna speak for us? The world is clearly showing you who Israel is. The world is showing you, because nobody never spoke up for us. God is our spokesman. Nobody never spoke up for us and fought for us. We had God. We never had a seat in the United Nations. We never had no ear to no fucking heathens. And was they never? That was never how it was ever gonna be. We always had the Lord protecting us. You feel me? We always had the Lord protecting us, and that's how we gonna be saved, by the Lord, not by these heathens. They not gonna change. They not gonna never change, man. As a whole, black people, we ain't never, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, we ain't never ever had no damn fucking alliance with no motherfucking heathens, man. We ain't never did that. They always was oppressing us. It's either they was oppressing us or we was above them, one or the other. The only time where we had an alliance with a heathen was with the Maccabees and the Romans, and that was cut short. That was cut short because once the Roman Empire took over, they put us in oppression. You go ahead to verse 2.
Count. Verse 2. For I bear them record that they have the zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Right, man. We the most godly, ungodly people ever. I'm just keeping it real. We the most godly, ungodly people on this planet because we got a zeal for God. We have enthusiasm. I think that's how you say the word. And we're enthusiastic about the Lord. That's zeal. That's what zeal means. Enthusiasm, enthusiastic, whatever. And black people, we are enthusiastic about the Lord, but not according to knowledge, though. You know, we love God and got a personal relationship with him and all this and that. we got all that. God is my best friend. I talk to him every night. We don't even want to say stupid shit like that. That's not how your relationship with God will ever be. So we have a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. We don't know that God wants us to separate, man. That's what God wants. He wants us to separate from these people. But the Christians have lied to you and told you that God loves everybody and unity, UNITY looking at it. Well, that's just not true. It is not true. But with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer of 1,000 Hard Month.
Security announcements. Well, the ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. The rule for new brother or sister when a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They ought to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. Another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:10, a tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, get further clarification on that. With that, we'll do one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Admijam, Shabbat, Admijam, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbat,